You see this boot right here? This keep out moisture, and it also keeps moisture in too as well. You understand? So check that out. See in there? Yes, my people, good day. Let me show you something. Pay attention to this wheel. I'm going to spin it, and this is how it's supposed to turn. Then I'm going to spin another one and show you how it's not supposed to turn. What? That is fine. That worked good. Check out this one. All right, this is the front wheel, right? Check this out now. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. That is what you call, it's binding. You hear that? So either the slides or the caliper or the brake hoses, one out of the three can budge. So we'll figure out what's going on with that, and we'll go from there. See it there? And as you can see the overall condition of this right here, you know, it has seen a few miles. So, now this situation, when it's sticking like this, one of the first thing you do is all right, before we get even there, the reason it's sticking could be hydraulic pressure, or it could be a mechanical problem. Like the slides are rusted and it's not sliding and it's binding, or it's a hydraulic problem where the master cylinder could be malfunctioning and keeping pressure in the line, which in turn keeps pressure on the caliper, which in turn keeps pressure on the pad squeezing the rotor. So one out of two things can be bad. So at this point, what I am doing is I am relieving the hydraulic pressure from the system. And if it's still sticking like this, we know it's a mechanical problem, like a sticking piston in the caliper or a frozen caliper slide. All right, that's a mouthful. Let us now crack the bleeder nipple. Well, due to recent developments, certain words will have to be omitted from the automotive professional industry when interacting with customers. I saw this video the other day, and one of the words is nipple. We haven't really come up with a replacement as yet. Wing nut, bung. Yeah, so it kind of difficult right now. So we're waiting on correspondence from the higher ups to let us know what is okay to say or not. So they haven't totally banned the word nipple yet. You understand? So we'll use it up until, we're going to use nipples up until we can't use it anymore. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm going to crack the bleeder nipple now. And when I crack it, if it free up, then we know say it's hydraulic. And if it's hydraulic, then we know we have to know check the brake hoses, because this look kind of old, or go up further to the master cylinder. So let's go. All right, so I'm going to crack it, and some drippy coming out. So now let me see. Still stuck, right? So fluid is in, relieve pressure. There's no pressure in here, no hydraulic pressure in here, because if there was hydraulic pressure in here, it would be leaking out the nipple and still sticking. So it's a mechanical issue. All right. So in a case like this now, we'll pull all this stuff off. So we remove the caliper, and now we have it in our hand. So I put our caliper tool in place, and then now I am going to attempt to push the piston back to see what's going on. So you see that right there, sir? See that? That thing not moving. You understand? No matter how much force I put on it, it's not moving. So at this point, what that says to us is this caliper piston is not going back into the bore. It is physically being prevented from going back into the bore. And you might ask yourself, what could do that? Let me show you. You see this boot right here? This keep out moisture, and it also keeps moisture in too as well. You understand? So check that out. See in there? Hope you can see. Let me try from this angle. Okay. See that there? That is, see all that rust in there? You can see that rust? Yes. That rust is sitting on the piston itself. The surface is now rough instead of smooth, and it prevents the piston from sliding back into the bore past a seal that is on the inside here. So that is the problem with that. So what we're going to do in this job is we're going to replace the caliper. We're going to replace this brake hose, because you see how long it's been on there, right? While we're doing this work, we're not going to put a new caliper on with that old brake hose. Look how beautiful the new part is. You see that? And while spare parts are still somewhat available and affordable, we're going to use them. You understand? We also going to replace the brake rotor as well. You could call this a brake overhaul. New caliper, new brake lines, new brake rotor, and we just keep it moving. So that's the problem, and that's the fix. Yeah, man, thanks for watching. Have a nice day, bless. Yeah!